All right, folks. Today is July 30th. We're looking at the market closes from yesterday. You see small caps is down 0.7. NASDAQ is down almost 0.5%. S&P 500 down 0.16. And then the Dow Jones was up slightly. Let's see how the futures are doing. All right, the futures are down slightly. What the markets are really waiting on, they're waiting on the Fed decision on Wednesday. So we expect a rate cut. The consensus is a 0.25% rate cut. If we get 0.5% rate cut, I'm pretty sure the markets will shoot up for a few days and then it'll start correcting because people will probably start panicking if we get a 0.5% rate cut. So we're thinking it's going to be a 0.25% rate cut. If there's no rate cut, the markets are definitely going to fall. So I don't think the Fed wants to do that to us. So for today, we're situated with 50% Putnam stable value, 50% 2060 target date. I'm still trying to decide how brave I want to be for tomorrow. I may leave it at 50% Putnam stable value, 50% 2060 target date. But I'll just have to see how it goes. I'll look at how the markets do today and then decide. Let's look at our charts. So, as always, we look at TradingView. Let's start with the NASDAQ or QQQ. As soon as it pulls up, that's SPY. Let's start with QQQ. All right, QQQ on the 2-hour chart. It looked like it's turning positive. On a 4-hour chart, it's declining still. And on the daily chart, it's still positive, but it is declining. Let's look at S&P 500 or the SPY. S&P 500 daily chart is still positive. Four-hour chart has been declining. The 2-hour chart for S&P 500 is negative. Let's look at IWM, which is the small cap 2000. 2-hour chart is negative, but becoming less negative. 4-hour chart is negative. It's actually becoming more negative. And then the daily chart's still positive, but it is declining. Let's look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones daily chart is negative, but it's becoming less negative. The 4-hour chart is positive. It's actually becoming more positive. And the 2-hour chart is negative. So I think what I'm going to do today, I think I'm going to take the gamble and stay with 50% Putnam stable value, 50% 2060 target date through the Fed meeting on Wednesday. After we see what the Fed meeting does, if the Fed meeting is kind of flat, we still might leave it with that mix the next day. If the Fed meeting, the market response from the Fed meeting is very, very positive, On Wednesday, we would change it to 100% Putnam stable value because it's a very good likelihood that whatever gain the market makes this week, by Friday or Monday, it's going to give all of those gains back. So we want to be conservative if the Fed meeting is very positive so that we don't lose out. So thanks for listening. Start telling your friends about our channel so it can start growing. Like, comment. Later.